show you how great I am.
I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I am the king of the world.
And I'm better now. I'm experienced now, professional. I've done something new for this fight. I done wrestled with an alligator. Fast. Last night I cut the light off in my bedroom. Hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick.
I am the greatest.
G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. All social media is in the description box, and please hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I drop that heat. Now, Mikey Garcia is coming off of a unification victory over Robert Easter Jr. Took the second loss of my career in terms of prediction videos, but I really jumped out the window with the prediction, but it's all good. Now, Mikey Garcia called out Errol Spence. He's been calling out Errol Spence for a while. And the thing is, in a way, I don't even want to see this fight happening. I don't want to see this fight happening, and I'm going to tell you why. Errol Spence is in a no-win situation if he takes this Mikey Garcia fight. He's in a no-win situation. Point blank, period. Errol Spence is the welterweight champion of the world. IBF welterweight champion of the world, 147 pounds. And Mikey Garcia is the 135-pound unified champion of the world, former 140-pound champion of the world. He will be moving up 2 weight classes to go meet the baddest man at 147 pounds in Errol Spence. Number one, Errol Spence beats Mikey Garcia. He's going to get absolutely no credit because they're going to say that Mikey Garcia was the smaller guy. Errol Spence was supposed to beat the smaller guy. That's what they're going to say. And then, on top of that, even if Errol Spence wins the fight, if he doesn't completely dominate Mikey Garcia, they're going to say, oh, well, how bad of a man is Errol Spence Jr. if he let a 135-pounder give him trouble? And don't let Mikey Garcia hurt Errol Spence. Then they're going to say, well, how good is Errol Spence's chin if he let a 135-pounder hurt him? There is no upside to Errol Spence fighting Mikey Garcia except for it could possibly be on pay-per-view and it's a money grab. Outside of that, all of the pressure is on Errol Spence Jr. Not because he wouldn't win the fight. Like I said, I think he gets Mikey Garcia up out of here in 6 rounds because Earl is just too big. It's not the fact that he's that better of a technical fighter. He's just too big. He's too big, too strong. Mikey Garcia was even saying, he said in an interview that Sergey Lipinets, when he felt the shots from Sergey Lipinets, that Lipinets had power and it hurt him. He felt them punches. So what you think gonna happen when he fight Errol Spence? He really gonna feel them punches. And Mikey Garcia is not gonna be able to beat Errol Spence with just a jab and a straight right hand like he been getting away with the past couple fights. He's not beating Errol Spence like that. But this is similar to the Kell Brook Triple G situation. It's similar because Kell Brook moved up in weight, 2 weight classes, no weight restriction, no nothing, and he went up against the baddest man in middleweight in Gennady Golovkin. And Triple G got criticized for that fight because, number one, Kell Brook gave him trouble. He gave him trouble. That was number one. Number two, Triple G missed a lot of shots in that fight. He missed a whole lot of shots in that fight. And even though Triple G won the fight, he broke Kell Brook's eye socket. Basically broke his face, basically. Triple G gets no credit for that Kell Brook fight. He gets nothing but criticism. All everybody talk about is that uppercut Kell Brook hit Triple G with. And the fact that Kell Brook was tattooing him up early in that fight. He was tattooing him up. Got no credit for that fight. Well, Errol Spence is going to be the exact same thing. It's the exact same scenario. Now, if they put this on pay-per-view, cool. If they're going to put it on pay-per-view, they need to put it in the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. That's where they need to put it. Because that's Errol Spence's hometown. And then there's a lot of Mexicans in Texas. So Mikey Garcia is going to get hella support. So it's either got to be in Dallas or it's got to be at the Staples Center. It's got to be in Texas or the Staples Center. One of the two. But Errol Spence is a champion, so I don't think he's going to the Staples Center. And I don't think that would be fair for him to go to the Staples Center. So Texas. It's got to go down in Texas. It makes the most sense demographically, and then it makes the most sense money-wise, business. It makes the most sense. So if it's pay-per-view, that's a great look for both guys. Now, the money, probably going to be good money. It's probably going to be good money for both guys as well. But it's just a bad look for Errol Spence. Like, I know Errol Spence, his whole career, he's been calling big names out in the welterweight division, and Keith Thurman hasn't been enthusiastic about fighting Errol Spence, and Sean Porter just don't talk the same when he, mentions Errol Spence versus other guys like Danny Garcia and Keith Thurman. Danny Garcia doesn't seem too enthusiastic. Only time, Errol Spence is right. The only time guys bring up his name is when they got a fight coming up and they want to promote their own fight, so they use Errol Spence's name to promote their fight. It's facts. It's the truth. Like, Errol Spence is definitely not lying about that. He said that in an interview, and that's the complete truth. And that goes for all those guys. Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, Amir Khan, Kell Brook. Like, all of those guys mention Errol Spence when they have a fight lined up. And that's just what it is. But if I was Errol Spence management team, handlers, I wouldn't allow him to take this fight. I wouldn't allow him to take this fight just simply because he's going to get a lot of criticism. But you know what? Let me take that back. And see, this is why I love doing these videos unfiltered, uncensored, and it be off the top of the dome. Let me change that. I'm going to tell you why I would take that fight if I was Errol Spence team. I'm going to tell you why. Now, don't get me wrong, like, title of the video remains the same. Errol Spence is in a no-win situation with this fight because he's going to get criticized. But if you know boxing history, then you know when somebody's quoted as the boogeyman, when somebody's quoted as a killer, in order for other fighters to step up and fight you, they have to see some type of vulnerability, or they have to see someone else be brave with that boogeyman in the ring. So with Mikey Garcia going into this fight, number one, he will be showing bravery. Number two, he will be showing a lot of heart. And if Mikey Garcia has any type of success, then it's going to make Sean Porter be like, you know what? If Mikey Garcia can do it, a guy that's 135, if he can do it, I can do it. Danny Garcia is going to look at it and be like, If Mikey Garcia can do it, I can do it. Keith Thurman, Terrence Crawford, Amir Khan. Those guys will be like, well, hell, if a 135 pounder can go up in there against Errol Spence and last, so can I. So actually, with Errol Spence taking this fight, it might open up those big fights that he's looking for because of the criticism. So this is actually a great look for Errol Spence in that sense. So he's going to be able to actually reap some rewards for him being in a no-win situation fighting Mikey Garcia. As weird as that sounds, he's in a no-win situation because he's going to get criticized and won't get no credit for the fight. But on the back end, I think it's going to open up some doors for Errol Spence to fight some of these other guys in the welterweight division, so because they won't be as scared anymore. Damn. Damn. And all of that because of Mikey Garcia. Go figure. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5FTV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.